You know, we have federal laws, county laws, state laws, corporate laws, bylaws, and in-laws. I want to give you 3 laws. Law number 1 is do right. Do what's right and avoid what's wrong.
We have a house that is sitting on a solid foundation. It's on a foundation of values, principles, and it's got a roof that does not leak.
If you remember, when people need love and understanding the most, is usually when they deserve it the least. If I went back into coaching again, I'd be a better coach than I've ever been before. I'd have higher standards, I'd be firmer.
Shaved ice is what we do. Giving back is who we are.
I could talk forever about rule number 1, but let me get to rule number 2. Rule number 2 is do everything to the very best of your ability with the time allotted.
If you treat people honestly, you do a good job, you can't beat them away from your door with a stick.
Not everybody can be All-American. Not everybody can be All-Conference. Not everybody can be first team. Everybody can be the best you're capable of being. And too many times, we look for reasons why we can't do something.
Damn it, life is wonderful. Fall in love with life. You only got one shot, man. Don't waste it. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. We got the greatest company in the world. Fall in love.
I got to get to rule number 3. Show people you care.
When we hand this cup to a customer, we put ourselves in this cup. We fill it with our personality, with our passion, our humanity, hopefully our sense of humor. And when we transfer that cup, we give that customer something called the Kona Ice Experience.
People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
It's that experience that occurs when you hand this cup to a child and they go to the Flavor Wave and they're like Michelangelo and they come up with some intricate, beautiful creation. And it's that happiness that you bring to their lives.
We need to set our mind that we're going to be as excited to get there as they are to have us there.
Ladies and gentlemen, not an individual in this room, myself included, doesn't need a smile, a kind word. We all have problems, we all have difficulties, but the people need to be lifted up.
I love working with you guys. Here's why, because you create an experience, you make a difference for our kids.
Someone asked this weekend, if you knew now what you knew then, would you do it again? I would totally do it again, because all the struggles that we had is worth it. And knowing that my kids get to spend more time with their dad, and I get to spend more time with him too.
Do what's right. Do the best you can, show people you care. Why are those 3 rules so important? Because, ladies and gentlemen, everybody you meet asks 3 questions. The first question everybody asks, can I trust you? Can I trust your product? See, ladies and gentlemen, without trust, there can be no relationship. All relationship starts with trust. I've been married because I can trust my wife and she trusts me. I will never do anything to lose the trust of my wife.
I've been in love for 58 years. People say, you love your wife? Hell no, I'm in love with her. Somebody asked me one time, how many kids you got? I said, man, I got 4. He said, you must love kids. I said, no, man, that's like a... God. So,
because once you lose somebody's trust, you can't get it back. Now, if trust is the cornerstone of all relationship, I ask you, how can you make sure that people can always trust you? Remember rule number 1? You do what's right so people can trust you.
Will you all indulge me just a minute? I've got a personal thing I'd like to do. I want to acknowledge 2 women that are directly responsible for us being here tonight. If it wasn't for this woman being who she is, February 2nd, 2018, the Northern Kentucky Convention Center would be sitting empty. Do you understand that? Ladies and gentlemen, my mother and my wife, Beverly.
The second question everybody asks Bentley, are you committed to excellence? You send a message whether you're committed to excellence by the standard you have. The only way I know you can always show people you're committed to excellence is to do everything to the very best of your ability with the time allotted. Not because somebody's looking, not because somebody's going to award you or give you a plaque. It's just the way you live. You're going to do everything the best you can so the people know you're committed to excellence. And the last question everybody asks, do you care about me? Do you care about me because I can run or throw? Or do you care about me as a person? And the only way I know you can ever answer that question is to always constantly show people you care.
That experience is a gateway to the past joys of life, and it's just the key to the simple happiness of the moment. That's what's in the cup. That is the Kona experience. That is what we do, and that is who we are. And we are damn right.
Want to be happy for a lifetime? Make sure people would miss you if you didn't show up. Remember, the two most important days, the day you're born, the day you discover why you're born. You're born to help other people.